What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. You know, after a few weeks of going to some different locations to try to mix it up a little bit, this week we are heading back to our incredible cob field. The cob field is where we dug 5 1600 silver hammered Spanish cobs, along with gold rings, awesome buttons, heck, a Roman coin from the 3rd century AD, all sorts of incredible things we want to get back again before the farmer puts crops into the ground. Now, we already did one pass over all the land, so now on the return, we're going over land that we've already hit before. And if anyone out there has ever metal detected, no spot is hunted out, and man, the proof will be in the pudding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, the return to the hammered cob field, and I will see you at the end. Later. Well, we are back at the field of a gazillion cobs. We're in a new part of the field today we've never been in before. We're actually walking to what we're hoping is going to be the hot spot about 400 yards behind me. But on the walk out to the spot, Charlie gave the silver signal. Now, Charlie, you found so much stuff in this field, it's like the field owes you money.
But it sent me the wrong direction today, so it's telling me maybe stay away. I zigzagged all through here this morning. The GPS didn't want me.
Oh, getting here late. Yeah, you were the last. We were all waiting for you. Doug took a nap. We had to wake him up. But let's see the first find of the day by none other than the heritage relic hunter himself.
Right here it is. It's kind of.
I see a silvery dime. Oh, it looks thin, Charlie. Oh, you son of a gun. Is it a merc?
Oh, wait, is that the feces on there?
It might be a thin merc. I can't tell.
Oh, it's too thin.
It's really,
I'm not
really.
letting you get any more than 5 feet from me.
Oh, that's major thin. It's coming off.
Take a look at it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's got to be.
That is so thin.
Yeah, I mean, it's paper thin.
But it still could be a half real. Could be a punch out. And that's what I'm going to do if Charlie finds something else.
Punch him out?
Punch him out.
All right, let me clean it up and see if it is anything. If it's a coin, I think I almost see a star on it above that one piece of dirt. And I see what looks like a rim. I think it might be a coin. Oh my goodness, Doug.
What?
It just, if it's a coin, it's going to be super duper old.
Yes.
All right, let's clean it up and see if we can get any sort of ID off of it.
Unbelievable.
All right, here's Charlie's circle, and it's very, very slick, if it's even a coin, which I have to think it is. But this is one side that we could make out almost nothing on. I'm just trying to rotate it, maybe on the big screen. We'll see something later. On this side, where the corrosion is, there are areas where I can see something, like at 1 o'clock, I think I see something. At around 7 o'clock, in the middle, I almost think I see a depression where there could have been a bust or something. It's just, there's hardly anything left on it. So
I've had half reals already that were really warm.
It very well could be.
This is really tough to identify, but
No, there's hardly anything on it. It's just, we catch up to Rich. He's got good eyes. Maybe he'll ID something, Charlie. But at the moment, I'm just going to say potentially really old silver.
questionable, yeah.
Just don't know what the heck it could be.
Looks like a coin.
Well, good job, Charlie.
Okay.
First
All right.
find of the day, unidentifiable.
Yeah.
But hopefully that's just a precursor to what's to come behind me.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading back to that corner, and we are getting there. On the walk out, Matt said he's got a button, and I thought he was telling Lynn it looks really, really old.
It does, yeah.
Does it? Okay. A pewter button, maybe.
Maybe.
Really? All right, that's cool. Let's take a look.
Almost looks like it has a drilled
What
shaft.
number? Oh, it just looks chunky.
It was a low tone. I was expecting like a shotgun shell.
The low tone buttons are going to be the early ones, the Tomback and pewter ones. Can you grab that for me, Matt? I got so much stuff in my bag here.
Doesn't the shank look drilled?
It does. Does it look at the front yet?
I peeked at it, yeah.
Is there the stars on it like Rich found?
There is.
There is. It's the exact
Yep.
one. It's our third one.
Yeah.
It's the third one.
Yep.
There was a
That is a
star
drill shaft.
and little holes in it. And if we toothbrush it down, it's crazy. This is the third one off that same jacket. How amazing is that?
Rich's was way over there.
Yeah, I mean, they're almost in a straight line, but each one about 150, 200 yards apart. Matt, you mind if we brush it? I want to show the shank, and I want to show that awesome star design. Number 3, we're going to put the whole coat back together. We could do like a reenactment out here in the field later. All right, there's Matt's button, and it's absolutely gorgeous. 1600's. The third one, now each one was hand designed, so they're not exactly the same, but they're similar. The star pattern was etched in, and those little dots were punched in, I guess, for more fanciness. It's the one I made the joke where I said, Mabel, let's decorate these buttons. Remember that, Lynn?
Yes.
So, and look at the shank on the back. If I can catch it in the right sun, it was all one piece, and then the shank was drilled through by hand super early. I mean, you're talking settler stuff, Lynn.
It is.
Like
settler.
Jamestown
Yep.
kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that Lynn would display in her house, Matt, so you know that that's old.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a fantastic button. One of the ones we were all kind of jealous about. And now number 3, and yours might be the nicest looking one of the group. No offense to Rich, who's walking over, who also had a nice one, but yours is perfectly symmetrical. And the shank is just super duper fancy. If I can get my hand out of the way. There it is. Awesome find, Matt. I'm super jealous on that. We're going to hope this new spot is even half as good as the older spots were.
Yeah.
And we're going to hang out all day and check it out. All right, Rich said he's got something cool. I don't know what it is yet. God bless you. Cut. Now we're going to go with it, Rich. We're going.
Sounds good.
What did you get? I have no idea.
It's right there. I don't know what it is either.
What number were you getting? Charlie, swing over.
You know what? It was a 45.
Is it still a 40?
46.
Really? Is it a coin?
No.
No.
Not a coin.
It's something decorative. See, I don't know yet.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. I definitely see it. I see swirlies and whirlies on it.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is, Rich. I don't even have a guess at the moment.
No. Saddle strap guide, I think. See, it was broken off. It was attached here and here.
Yes.
So the flat strap.
Saddle
I've seen a
strap
lot of
guide.
people find
Oh,
it.
so you're saying that this had a bar across and then it would just be a loose sliding plate
I
along
don't
the
know
strap.
I think that may have been fixed in place and you slid the strap underneath it. But
Okay.
don't quote me on that.
Oh, believe I don't know what the heck I'm looking at.
It's a cool thing.
And I'm sure the people in the comments will let us know if that's not what it is. But
Your guess is as good as mine, but it is fancy. And Rich, you're not going to believe it. Right before I turn the camera on,
great.
Matt said he's got something, and I can't believe he's got it. We're going to go walk out and take a look and see what it looks like. All right, so right before I filmed Rich's fancy horse doohickey thingy, Matt said he's got another of that exact same pewter star button, which is insane.
Yeah.
Number 4 now. How many do you think were on the shirt, Lynn? 5 or 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
I would love to get all of them, maybe even a little cuff one.
Spread out too, all over.
Yep, let me see, Matt. Let me see what this one looks like. And you said this came up a little higher, a 28,
28, yeah.
where the other ones came up like a 22. Oh, no doubt about it. Oh, yeah, you're right. No shank on this one.
But same one, right?
Yeah, I don't even really need to brush it down. It's pretty good. I asked, get the other one out, Lynn, if you could put it in my hand. So this is the one that Matt found earlier today with the shank. There's the new one. And it might not look like much, but I'm telling you, these are old, old, old. That's fantastic. There may still be 1 or 2 left in this field, unless there was a couple of shirts. You know, who knows?
Yeah, maybe they all wear their little uniform or something.
Yeah, those are incredible, Matt. Congratulations. It's a shame you don't have the shank on this one,
Yeah.
but you do got it on at least one. Those are going to make awesome display pieces.
Nice.
Well done, brother.
Thank you.
All right, Dog Tag Doug's got something good. He was really excited. I don't know what it is yet. Doug, I know it's in your hand, but can you wave it in front of my coil so I can try to figure out what it might be? Oh, a 29.
It rang up 28 to 33, and I thought, oh, maybe I got a piece of gold or a half dime. When I saw it, I thought I had a half dime.
Oh, so you have a piece of silver.
It's silver.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe a button at that
so
number.
what else is small like that?
I don't know. A half real, a worn half real,
Yeah,
29?
yeah, I see something that really gives it away.
Oh,
It's
I
got
see the 3
3
digits.
Yeah.
You got a trime.
Yep. I can't tell if it's got the star on the other side.
Well, of course it would. Where?
Well, I think there's 2 different types.
Nah, one type. You know, this is the smallest silver coin the U.S. ever made.
Yep.
Smaller than the half dime. Now, over the years, our group has probably found about 6 of these, and every single time the date's been either 1852 or 1853. So let's see if we can get one this time just a little bit different.
Can you see the date?
Well, it would be at the bottom. I can't make it out. Let me get my good glasses, and we're going to spray this thing, Doug, and we'll see what year you got on that awesome 3-cent piece. All right, Lynn's going to spray it here. Doug's been fired from spray duty, Lynn.
That's right.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you knew
Lynn
that or not.
doesn't seem to be doing much better.
Well, I have
Oh,
Lynn.
come on.
I have her at an awkward
First of all,
angle.
this is blocking it.
Yeah.
I can't even see it more.
Lynn's got to keep her hands out of the sun, like she's got to really jump through hoops here. All right, Doug, let's see. The date on yours, Doug, it's kind of all banged up right through where the date is, but I think it might be 1852.
52.
Now, I don't know the mintage on the chimes offhand. We'll have to look it up, but some of them were like really low mintage. I think this one was not a super low one, but I could be wrong.
Well, I think my first one that I got, Extreme South Jersey, was in 1852.
All right, well then it probably isn't that rare then if you got 2 of them.
Yeah.
And this side,
It's encouraging.
there's the
Yeah.
big C with the 3-cent silver coin. I heard that they made this coin because they changed the price of a postage stamp during this time period. And rather than people give 3 large, giant copper pennies, they decided to make a 3-cent coin. So they made this one in silver, and then they made another one out of nickel.
Right, the 3-cent.
And they lasted about maybe 15, 20 years or so.
Yeah.
And they're so tiny, I mean, you can see why people lost them, you know. Itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikini sort of a thing. But it's just a stunningly beautiful coin. Another one that we only get 1 or so of a year. And being so early in the year, maybe this year we'll get 2 in a year. Who knows? Nice find, Dougie.
Thanks.
Well, I got a decent thing, Charlie. I'm not bragging necessarily.
Okay.
I'm digging everything in this field, and I had like a 20 signal. I got it out of the hole. It's up here. 21, 22 now, and I'm already looking at it. When I first saw it, you think silver dime, and then you remember the number.
Yeah.
But it's a nice old Tomback button,
Yes.
and I can feel a full shank on the back, Charlie. I can feel it in my fingers. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, look.
Yeah, usually that's missing.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
yeah.
cuff size button.
Beautiful.
Let me move my machine out of your way here. I'll put it in the middle.
There you go. Let's clean up better.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it there. So yeah, it's really nice for me. I mean, I'll take it. Low junky signal, like in the low 20s. But in a field that's got really old stuff, you dig every repeatable tone, and I got a little lucky with that.
I'm glad I came here to look at it. I have a whole
Yeah, you said
here.
you got something over there that's cool?
Yeah, and I can give you a clue while I'm here.
Okay.
Over there in the woods, I don't know if you can see it from here, there's a tree stand.
Yes.
The guys there probably hunting deer.
Today?
No, not today.
Oh.
But no, give me a clue. Hunting deer. That's the clue of what I have here.
A bullet?
No. Let's go look at
All
it.
right, let's take a look at it. All right, I made it over to Charlie. Now, with this clue of there's a hunting stand over there, he's probably shooting at deer out here.
Deer, yeah, here.
What would you have found that's old and cool that would involve a hunter shooting at a deer? Other than a bullet or a gun? I don't know. I have no guess. A knife. A knife? Like a buck knife? I don't know.
You're going off in the wrong direction.
Am I? Like what else?
Yeah.
What else would he have lost? Antlers?
No, they're not metal.
I don't know, Charlie. I don't know. I'm maybe it's just I'm drawing a
Maybe
blank.
my clues aren't the best.
Well, it's probably me. It's probably me.
But I'm happy with it because I thought it was trash.
Let me see what you got that.
Right here.
Because now I'm like, what am I not
here.
guessing?
Okay, I thought that was trash. Piece of metal trash, right? I was going to put it in my trash bucket. But then I cleaned it up.
Oh, what is that?
It's a deer.
Oh, look! It looks like a
Or
reindeer.
a plow. That's my clue. Deer.
Look at that.
Yeah, you were reading too much.
Oh, he's not. It's not a reindeer. Look, he's over like a plow, like he's
Didn't
plowing
John
the
Deere make
field
plows?
plow.
Right?
Is
I
could
think it's related to the John Deere tractor company, the plow and the deer.
but that's a reindeer, isn't it? With those horns. You think it's Christmas themed?
No, I think it has something to do with the tractor.
Just
company.
I could tell it's a
Tractor
pin.
company.
Oh, look, Charlie, there's writing on the back. You're right, it says John Deere.
Does it? Okay.
Yep, you son of a gun. Look at you being smart.
Hey, this farm boy.
Showing off those brains. Yeah, so I guess it's some sort of a, but I love the old looking plow at the bottom. What year did John Deere?
1800s.
Oh, that old John Deere?
1800s, yeah.
Well, I'm going to look it up, Charlie. You always find the most interesting things.
Most interesting thing begins with Judy. She's a sweet deer.
You married up, so everything else is easy
She's
after
my
that.
deer. She's my deer.
Well, great find, Charlie. That's a nice one, man.
Watches this.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to walk back to the old hot spot because this whole field in front of us that we were trying out today, just not a lot of signals in it. So on the walk back to the hot spot to re-go over everything, Rich let out a screaming ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me come over here, Rich, so the sun's in a bad spot. Let's see
right
what he's
here.
got.
I'm seeing a very small hold silver. That's what I'm seeing.
I definitely see that maybe Riel. It looks too thin for a button.
It looks too small, but see that hole?
It looks, I can't
It's
see
a
the hole.
punched hole.
If it's silver, it's like a half Riel size.
It's smaller than a half real.
Well,
Isn't it?
you don't get much smaller than that. Oh, it is. It's hold. Oh, if it's a coin, it's going to be something really old. Charlie's was really so worn you couldn't even see what it was, and this is looking almost the same.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's a coin because I see right above the hole. I see something on the edge.
Let me see. Pardon the blood on my finger over here. Rich just found a fork and he threw it at me. He's like, "Check this out," and it got me in the finger. The heck
What are the
was
chances of that?
like 3-2 when you throw it at me?
Well, it sounds like he threw it at you. He tossed it.
Oh, I'm embellishing. I see something above the hole, Rich, like
Yeah.
some dentals or something.
That's what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna say that is a coin. And it's I could tell by the patina that it's a piece of silver.
All right, let me look at it with the heavy glasses on and see if we can see anything at all. At the moment, it looks like it was a coin, but let's see if we can get an ID if we're so lucky. Well, there's Rich's circle, and we do think it was a silver coin that was punched through with a square little nail at the top. But similar to Charlie's, we don't see any detail on it on either side. Now, the one thing I thought I saw, and Rich, as much as he was probably hoping, was I thought I saw a one letter on the edge somewhere, and it could have just been an illusion. Right there, I could see above the hole, it looks like maybe 2 Roman numeral I's, but it might just be,
That's what I was seeing though.
yeah. And then right there, Rich, at the top of the crease, I swear it looks like an M. Maybe it's just the way it's creased.
Yeah, that does look. Now through your screen, it looks like it.
And an M would be a clear Mexico City sign that would be on a real. You found a crusty half real here last year. So I don't want to definitely say hammered coin like we found our 6th one, but it does look like an old silver coin.
Yeah.
Just wish we had anything more to go on than that little bit they're seeing.
Chalk it up to old silver coin.
Yeah, hey, great find. Things that were
16
missed as we
or
keep going
17.
through old land. And let's see what else we can get. I think we're going to find more crazy things that were missed. Buttons, coins, and maybe more gold rings with rubies. All right, musket ball Matt doing in some of this land here that the farmer exposed new dirt. So Matt came back and had a signal and he said copper. We're going to take a look. Did you actually see what it is yet?
No, it's small, like maybe a farthing or half cent.
Oh, okay.
It's very small and thin.
Oh, I see it, yep. Here, Lynn, move to your right.
Oh, I'm in the shadow.
We'll probably need a flashlight.
Oh, that's very, very small. Yeah, that looks farthing size. Let's see what he gets off it, and then we'll side light it if need be. I thought when you turned it, I may have saw Britannia. All right, we're going to have to get it in the shade and side light it, and we'll come back if we can figure out what it might be. Well, there's Matt's circle, and I thought I saw from some angles like just the tiniest bit of identification, and man, I'm not sure. We're having really bad luck today with 3 coins that we couldn't get any ID off of, which is kind of rare. Usually we get something, a letter, a little circle, a symbol, a leaf. Not sure. This is the other side, and equally crusty and just not good. It's thin, it's half-cent size, slightly bigger than a nickel. So it's definitely an old copper, but just 0 ID on it at the moment. So, I don't know. Sorry, Matt. You got an oddball one here.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're on the board with a copper coin. At least you can use it in the gumball machine later. Well, Charlie, the heritage relic hunter's got something good. The guy that owns this field. This field owes you money, Charlie, and you're here to collect. But he said he's got a coin. Was it a big coin, little coin?
A little coin.
Little coin, silver or copper?
It's a little copper coin.
Oh, like, are you talking like a half cent or smaller?
Smaller.
Oh, like a wheat?
Possibly. I found 2 Wheaties over there.
Okay.
Same size as a Wheatie, but older.
Old? All right. Oh, an Indian maybe?
Uh,
There's not been a lot of Indians in the field.
right there. We only found a couple here, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely an Indian. The backs look nice. I can see the shield. It's going to be a thin Indian.
I could brush it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll brush it.
Yeah, the
Get a
dirt
date
is
off
caked
there.
on there.
But it doesn't look like it's too bad. Should be able to get a date off of it.
Yeah, let's see, because it could be the 77 or maybe one of the rare S mint mark ones.
All right.
I mean, I doubt it, but you never know.
I'll clean it up.
Let's see what Charlie gets off that
Okay.
thing. All right, there's Charlie's Indian. Looks like 1891. Well, not a ton of Indians in here.
Oh.
Charlie, do you by chance know who was president of the United States in 1891?
That's a good question.
I know, that's why I posted. Lynn, do you know who was president in 1891?
Throwing something out there like Calvin Coolidge or something.
Okay, I'm going to say like Rutherford B. Hayes is my guess, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's your guess?
Garfield?
All right, you say Garfield. Lynn, you said, who did you
I
say?
said
Coolidge?
Calvin Coolidge, but I don't.
And I'll say Rutherford B. Hayes. If we're all wrong, we'll at least see who's closest. All right, Rich has a really strange double here. I'm going to show you the one in my hand first because he just got done digging this button. Whoa, almost fell, Rich. All right, here's the button he got. And nothing strange about this. It's absolutely gorgeous with a nice diamond crosshatch pattern on it. Probably 1830s or 40s or so. No shank. I actually cleaned the pattern off because he was enamored by this other thing he's got. Lynn, hold this. Now, let me preface it, Rich, by saying I am not a Native American person.
I know
Well,
you're not.
obviously. But I meant like, I have a hard time getting psyched up about certain things, like rocks and things that aren't instantly recognizable as a tool. But Rich is super into it, Lynn. Like, he would drop the entire detecting to go jump in a lake to find something like this. And this is what he got. And I'm going to hold so they can see it, Rich, if you want to explain what it is and why it's cool.
So, different names. You could grinding stone, hammer stone, whatever you could use this for, to grind something smooth, to crush stuff up, to break other pieces of rocks off. But you want to look for that nice wear on the end where they were hitting things
Hitting the
like,
corn or whatever.
like that. And then also,
I did notice that
can
little
you
finger
see-
groove. I
can
noticed
you see
it.
that?
Yeah.
There's actually 2 right there.
Yeah.
You
Where
can-
I guess the person would wrap their fingers and actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it was long.
And I've read
obviously.
sometimes that they would actually do that purposely to make the more comfortable to hold. If it's something they had to do all day.
Oh, you don't think
And-
their fingers just wore into it over time from
Well, I
using
think
it for?
there's 2 possibilities. Yeah.
I just, if I saw it in the field like that, I wouldn't even give it a second glance. But you do. You'll pick them all up and you'll look for something as innocent as that.
Oh, not to mention we're in a very sandy field. That should not be here.
Right.
Well, hey, congratulations on the big rock,
Yeah,
man.
thanks.
Are you excited about carrying it around all day? Because
No,
it's
but
really, really.
I'm going to.
All right, Lynn, I think I might have the copper that I said we would find in this field today. Listen to this one.
Ready.
It's hard to see the number on my machine, but it's bouncing around the high 40s into the low 50s. very small, just stops. Rotate, sounds great. It's got some decent depth to it. We're gonna live dig this, Lynn, and I am hoping this is gonna be the one. If you don't mind, I'll hand you the camera.
Alrighty.
All right, Lynn.
All right, you ready?
Born ready.
Okay.
Still down there.
Okay.
Right here, Lynn.
You're on it. Okay.
There it is, Lynn.
You see it?
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you're so right.
I
Look
knew
at
it
that.
was going to be. I mean, if there's ever a copper signal, that was going to be the one.
Got
I
it.
think I see a wreath on it.
All right, good sign.
I think I see a wreath on it. I think it might be a matron head. I'm not sure. But I'm going to brush it down, Lynn. We'll get a nice close-up of it. Let me get this stick out of the way, and we're going to see what it is.
Great.
Well, there's my copper. I had to call Rich over because I lost both of my brushes somewhere in this field. Your mom said there's probably 300 brushes scattered throughout this field. Every week we lose 2, 3, 4 toothbrushes. Well, mostly me and Doug. Can't see the date on this. Rich said he thought he may have seen a 5 or a 6 as the last digit, which could be like 1825, maybe 35. It's got to be one of those two. But yeah, nice braided hair. I'm sorry, matron head, large cent, 200 years old. And I called for at least one copper today. And well, after I called for it, I think we got one or two earlier. Yeah. Nice looking backside, 1 cent. You know, I love the good looking backside, Rich. It's going to be hard to go back to digging mercury dimes and stuff after this field. But what a magical place. So glad we were able to get on it. Oh man, how about those apples? More copper coins, more pewter buttons. Rich's coin might be our 6th 1600's hammered silver coin. We're still trying to investigate. And Doug, with the amazing 1850s 3-cent silver chime, this place is just phenomenal. And next week we go back again and man, just keep on killing it. So I hope you guys tune in for that one. This cob field is just incredible. And of course, if you guys want to get a metal detector, pinpointer, sand scoop, anything hobby related, you can always shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder, yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is and what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of the incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's the hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.